lovely welcome to the power of the gospel. Luke chapter 10 verse 25 going down brings us the story of a good Samaritan. We find this man who was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho, and on his way he finds thieves that beat him, leaving him half dead. And when he was left by the roadside, a priest passed by the road and finds this man lying there helplessly in need of help. And because this priest was inclined to religious tradition, inclined to religious duties, did not find time to help this man. Another Levite passes and finds this man there, and because he was rushing for his religious duties as well, could not help this man. And so a Samaritan passes, someone that is coming from a different tribe with this man, someone who has a different understanding, a different belief, someone who lives in enmity with the tribe of this man, finds this man lying half dead in need of help. And so because of that, he had compassion towards this man. He does not look at the fact that they come from different lands. He does not look at the fact that they are not in good conditions, but he look at the state of being of this man. He look at the urgent need. He look at the fact that this man needs help, and so he renders the needed help to this man. He offers himself, he offers his donkey and helps this man, takes him to an inn and tells him to take care of this man and promises to pay all the bills. Beloved, the only good Samaritan that we have is Jesus Christ. You and I cannot help a human being. You and I are naturally sinners. You and I can create enmity where we are not supposed to be enemies. You and I, in our own flesh, in our own blood, in our own capacity, cannot have compassion for man that is dying, cannot have compassion for man that is erring, cannot have compassion for man that is sinning. And so if we can only tap the grace of Jesus Christ, if we can tap the compassion of Jesus Christ, if we can tap the compassion, the love of Jesus Christ, who was willing to come and die for us eternally, Christ, the only one good Samaritan, who left the heavens, who did not consider the sins that we have committed, who did not consider how long we have gone away from him, who did not consider how we love sin, who did not consider how we love things of the world, but he looks at us as being helpless. He looks at us as people who are dying. He looks at our helplessness and he decides to be a good Samaritan for the sake of our own salvation. And he pays a ransom. He pays with his own life. He leaves heaven, the beauty, the majesty, the splendor. He leaves the powers of heaven so that you and I could be served. Let us learn from the Master. Let us bury away the traditional differences. Let us bury away the cultural differences. Let us bury away the racial differences. Let us bury away whatsoever differences that we have, and let us help men that are in need. There are people out there suffering. There are people out there in poverty. There are people out there dying in sin. There are people out there in search of the truth. There are people out there that need our help. And so let us not consider what kind of the people they are, but let us consider the state of being that they are in. Let us consider the help that they need. Let us consider the suffering that they are going through. Let us be compassionate like Christ, the one and only true good Samaritan, who was willing to leave the heavens forever, who left the places, the beautiful heaven, so that he could save you and I from sin, so that he could redeem you and I from the shackles of darkness of this world. So if Christ died for us, if Christ left the splendors of heaven so you and I could be saved, how much more do we need to help those that are lying in sin?